Welcome to Vision Plus and welcome back to this center for mathematics and complex numbers. We are looking at the properties of modulus, and we have looked at the properties themselves, but now we are looking at example 1 to see how we can actually apply the properties. So example 1 says that we are given two complex numbers z1 and z2, and part A says find the magnitude of z1, z2. This is the solution. Now remember, this is the modulus of the product. That is the modulus of the product. And we have said that this property, the magnitude of z1, z2, is the same as the magnitude of z1 times the magnitude of z2. So what do we need to do here? We simply need to find the magnitude of z1 and z2, and then we multiply them. This means that the modulus of z1 is going to be the same as, where is z1? Z1 is here, 5 minus 12i. If you are getting the modulus of a complex number, it is the same as the square root of x squared plus y squared. What is x? X is the real part of the complex number, which is 5. I'm sure by now you are okay with this. Plus y. Y is negative 12 squared. Y is the coefficient of pi, which is on the imaginary side. Remember, y is a real number. Then you get a calculator. Then you say the square root of 25. What is 5 squared? Now that is 25. 25 plus 144. 144 plus 25 is 169. What is the square root of 169? That is simply 13 units. This is the magnitude of Z1. And then you go on and find the magnitude of Z2 using the same approach. The magnitude of Z2 equals to, and then you say it is the square root of, then you come and look at Z2. What is X? X is 3, but we are squaring it plus 4. Plus negative 4. Y is a negative 4 squared. What is 3 squared? It is 9. What is negative 4 squared? Negative 4 squared is 16. 16 plus 9 is 25. 25. This gives us here 5 units as the square root of 5. Yes. Always use the shortest time possible. Mathematics is about speed and accuracy. Now, since we have the magnitude of Z1 and Z2, what can we do? We simply need to substitute for them in the formula. So here we can now say, therefore, the magnitude of Z1, Z2 is going to be the same as, remember we're saying to the same as the magnitude of Z1, which is 13, and the magnitude of Z2, which is 5. And then you multiply something of 65, 75, 13 times 3, that is 65. 65 units. So the magnitude of the product of Z1, Z2 is the same as 65 units. Now, this is when we are applying the concept of properties. However, if you do like we did in the previous examples when we are looking at modulus, and then you multiply Z1 times Z2 first, that means you come and get Z1 times Z2. And then you follow the laws of multiplication of complex numbers. You'll find the answer, which is the product of Z1 and Z2. And then if you find the magnitude of that product, it should be in position to give you 65 units. So this is for part A. Let us go to part B. And now going to part B. Part B says that we need to find the magnitude of the division. That is part B. It is asking us to find the magnitude of Z1 out of Z2. And we have said that this is the same as the magnitude of Z1 divided by the magnitude of Z2. Remember, you have already calculated the magnitude of Z1 as well as the magnitude of Z2. What do you need to do? You just need to substitute. And remember, in our previous work, we found that the magnitude of Z1 is 13 units, and that's the magnitude of Z2 5 units. So what you just need to do is substitute for Z1 and Z2 there, so that you say now, therefore the magnitude of Z1 out of Z2 is going to be the same as, what is Z1? Z1 is 13 out of the magnitude of Z2, which is 5 units. And then from here, you press your calculator. That is 13 divided by 5, 2.6. Here I'm getting 2.6 units. And this is the answer for the magnitude of Z1 divided by Z2. Now, you have another alternative, which is get complex number Z1 divided by complex number Z2. And then you follow the normal laws of division of complex numbers. And then you find your answer. And then you go on to find the magnitude of that answer. And you should be in position to find 2.6 units. So this is the solution for example 1. And YouTube really values engagement. So I encourage you to comment, like,